Hi beautiful gems, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. This is a solstice gem. So today we're doing a reading to see what does the universe think about this connection. So whatever connection that you're in, whoever you're involved with, this person, okay, whether it's your significant other or just kind of a new connection, whatever it is, we're going to see what the universe thinks about this. So we're going to try to get like a higher perspective, a higher take on what's actually going on because, you know, we're here down on earth in our human bodies, and a lot of times we don't see clearly of what the purpose of this connection is. What is the reason for this? What kind of connection is this? Is this actually bad for me, or is this actually good for me? Is this my soulmate? Is this person toxic? Is this just a karmic situation where I'm just meant to learn lessons? Like, it's really hard for us sometimes to discern between those things because we get so sucked into the drama of life and our emotions take over, and it's just really hard to see what's what sometimes, you know, and what's going on. So that's kind of what I hope to get in this reading, is like a higher perspective, higher insight, a higher vision from the universe that sees everything for what it is and sees the truth, to get the truth and see what the universe thinks about this connection and what you need to know, maybe any advice for you, and all of that good stuff. So I really hope this reading resonates with you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if it does. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, my calendar's open. You can book that via the link in the description box. I offer 1 or 2 question readings, and I also do like specialty packages. I do shadow work readings, soulmate readings, who are you readings, and self-love readings. So if you're interested in any of that, I'd love to work with you. You can book that below. All right, so we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go ahead and tune into your intuition, choose a pile that's right for you, pause the video if you need to, and whenever you're ready, I left the timestamps in the description box below, and I will see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this amethyst cluster with this picture, this is your reading today about what the universe thinks about this connection. So we're going to get the truth here, the higher truth. Obviously take this with a grain of salt and only take what resonates. This is a general reading, but let's see. So we have soulmate. Oh my gosh, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay. And also I want to note, like, there was a different card that came out for when I was choosing your piles, but because there was like a naked breast on there, and I can't put that on as the thumbnail for YouTube unless I put a sticker on it. It kind of looked like unappealing in my opinion, like not aesthetically appealing to put this as the thumbnail with like this big sticker on there. So I chose a different card for you to choose your pile with, but I wanted to keep this card as well because this is what originally came out as your pile card, okay? So let's go ahead and see. So this is: emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. This is kind of what I was talking about in the intro, is like sometimes we get so preoccupied with our emotions that we don't see things clearly. We don't see things for what they are because we have resentment, we have anger, we have fear, we have jealousy, we have guilt, we have all sorts of emotions that kind of like take over our mind, and it's hard for us to see like a certain person clearly, a certain situation clearly. And so I'm feeling with you, it's like I feel that, yes, emotions are a natural part of life and they're necessary, but I feel like your emotions are maybe distorting your perception of this relationship and clouding your vision. And it might be because you have some resentment against this person, okay? Maybe this person has caused you some pain or some sort of, I don't know, maybe there was some sort of a situation with this person where you grew resentful of them, okay? Maybe your needs were not being met, or they did something hurtful to you, and it's just hard to forgive them, or it's hard to let this go, or it's like hard to see them and this relationship clearly because of that resentment. But what the universe thinks of this connection is that your emotions are kind of clouding your vision, and that this is a soulmate of yours, okay? This person is your soulmate. So let's pull some more cards to see like what kind of soulmate, what the universe thinks of this. Okay. We're going to pull some cards from my True Love Oracle deck. If you're interested in this deck, you can find it on my website. The link is in the description box. Let's see, what does the universe think? Oh my gosh, okay. wow. So we have unbreakable soul bond. We have future spouse. We have weight at the bottom. Okay, pile one. What does the universe think about this connection for pile one? What does the universe think about this connection? What is the truth? Okay, so we have deception. It did land on future spouse and it did land in reverse. I don't read reversals and I will turn it upright, but I do. And then look, the bottom card is also reversed, whereas everything else is upright. So I do feel like there's a message in that. We have to keep an open mind here with your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe you have a closed mind. Maybe you are closing off to seeing this person as your soulmate. And then we have deception here. It is reversed. So maybe you have this idea that this person is deceiving you. Maybe you have trust issues with this person, or you're not seeing clearly this person for who they are. Okay. Because deception is reversed. So maybe there is something that it's like you're not seeing it clearly. There's more than meets the eye, and maybe you do have suspicions that this person is not trustworthy, or you don't trust this person, but it's kind of saying like it's because you have like some sort of a closed mind about this person or situation. So this card says deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. You know, I will leave that reversed. I just feel like it literally landed reversed on top of future spouse. It's like maybe this person has told you before that they want to marry you and they want to have a family with you, or they want to commit to you or something like that. And maybe this is something that they went back on. Okay, maybe you felt deceived because it's like they promised you these things and then they took it back. And it was like very hurtful for you. Or this is something that, yeah, maybe there was some sort of a betrayal, okay? And so you're having a hard time like understanding and seeing that this person is your soulmate and trusting this person is your soulmate because of that behavior or like that thing that happened that has built this resentment against them. But I do see that maybe your mind needs to open up a little bit and look at this situation differently. Okay, so what does the universe think about this connection? What does the universe think about this connection? We have prosperity and well-being. And then we have trust at the bottom. What does the universe think about this connection? What does the universe think about this connection? We have believe in the impossible. Nothing is yet set in stone. Have faith in your dreams. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the universe has faith. Okay. The universe believes in this connection because we're getting the universe's perspective here, right? The universe believes in this connection with this person. It thinks that you should have faith. It sees that there's potential here. The universe sees hope with this person. It sees that there's potential here. And the universe is also saying that, hey, this isn't decided yet. Like, nothing is yet set in stone. This is mutable and changeable. You guys can change the situation if you want to. Like, you have the power. This hasn't been decided for you. This hasn't been, nothing has been kind of like set in stone and destined. Especially for the worst. Like if there are some things going on with this deception card here and this resentment and whatever pain that created, it's like the universe is saying you guys still have the power to change that situation because the universe thinks that this person is your future spouse, that this person should be somebody that you marry and settle down with. This person is your soulmate. you need to let go of resentment, or they need to let go of resentment, and that you guys have an unbreakable soul bond. Like you guys have a very, very strong connection. And that's what the universe sees in this, you know? The universe believes in this relationship and wants this to happen. The universe wants this relationship to happen and to like grow into its full potential with this full moon and full moon. It wants it to grow into this full potential. Maybe this is where you guys are now. You know, this like crescent, waning, waxing moon, whatever you call it. It's not whole yet. You know, there's like a lot more here that can still happen. It's like there's a lot more that you guys can experience together. It's not over yet. You know, if this is something that is maybe there was some sort of distance or separation or something like that because of this energy that's coming out here, and like this wait and have faith and all of that. So I feel that the universe really does have hope and faith in this universe. It trusts in this connection, and I think it also wants you to trust in it as well. And I think the universe has been sending you signs and also like making it easier for you to maybe be with this person, or it's like really trying to align things and like line it up for you to where you can have this prosperity with this person and to be happy, okay? Happy with this person, well-being. So, we'll clarify that. There's something here about your well-being that the universe wants to talk about. Your health, your well-being. Let's pull this card real quick and then we'll clarify that. So what does the universe think about this connection for pile 1? It's almost like you don't believe that this person could be your future spouse. It's almost like you don't believe that this person's your soulmate. So I think for you, pile 1, it's like you lack faith, you lack hope, and you lack trust in this connection. For whatever reason, right? We have believe in the impossible, deception over here, and then have faith in your dreams, and then trust, okay? So there's just a lot of energy about like questioning this connection, not sure, being confused, and maybe not seeing that potential. Maybe not seeing that potential. We have helpful people. And then we have let go. No need to worry. Okay, so let's clarify well-being real quick. So clarify well-being for what the universe thinks of this connection. What is well-being? The Page of Pentacles in the world. There's definitely some sort of like a karmic cycle that is being completed, or maybe just began. I don't know, maybe you guys are all on like different timelines here, but the Page of Pentacles is all about like a new beginning, and the World is about the end, completion. So maybe this relationship has gone through a lot, okay? There's been a lot of different phases and maybe even challenges in this relationship, but it just seems like it was all like a cycle. Like there's like a cyclical element to these things, and also with the World, it's karmic. Okay, so there's a karmic element here to learn lessons with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a student of life. Okay, this energy learns from every life experience, is always wanting to grow, and it's very curious and inquisitive, and likes to just gain knowledge and information to become better, to grow into the Queen and King of Pentacles. Mainly around prosperity, mainly around their physical life and stability, home, family relationships, health, and career. Okay, so those are all areas that could be impacted by this connection, and the universe sees that there's a lot of lessons that are being learned when it comes to those areas. Maybe trying to gain some sort of stability and financial independence or something like that as well. This is all like with well-being here, like it might not seem super positive at times, whenever you are going through these cycles and learning these lessons, and it might seem like it's hurtful to you, and you might hold resentment because this is not something that you want to deal with. But the universe sees it this way, and this is the universe's perspective, is that this is good for you. This is for your well-being. This is for your soul's growth. Like, this isn't actually hurting you. This isn't actually bad for you. This is something that you need to go through to learn those lessons and to complete certain cycles and close up certain chapters with let go. Let go, no need to worry. Like, all of these things are happening because you need to let some stuff go through these experiences and detach from certain things. And really, there is no need to worry. So I feel like you're being protected is what it's saying. Like, universe is like, I'm protecting you. And these experiences and these cycles that you're going through aren't necessarily bad for you. It might seem really bad because you're an emotional being. You're a human, and you feel pain, and you feel this, and you feel that. And that's totally understandable. But in the higher realm of things, it's not actually bad for you. It's like an interpretation from your emotional self. And then you hold resentment, and then you're not seeing things clearly. And really what you're not seeing is, like these repetitive cycles and lessons and experiences that you keep like attracting from this relationship so that you can learn and grow as a person. With the page, you can move from the Page of Pentacles on up, Knight of Pentacles, Queen and King. Find your stability, find your security, find your inner power. This is very much about stability and security. So the root chakra. So maybe like codependency with money and finances, something like that too. Okay, and then I want to pull one final oracle card to put in this empty spot here. And then we're going to pull your tarot cards. So, universe, what do you think about this connection for pile 1? What do you think about this connection? Oh my gosh, we have soulmates at the bottom again. Commitment, oh my gosh. Okay. The universe thinks that you guys are a good match, that you guys are compatible, that this is kind of like Two of Cups energy is what it's reminding me of in the tarot. So just like seeing eye to eye, it sees that you guys are on the same page, are on the same wavelength, kind of have the same vision for life, for your future, as your higher selves, okay? So in the higher realm of things, like this is what the universe sees. Now on Earth, this might be a little bit different because obviously it's a little bit harder to accept certain lessons that we have to learn and overcome certain wounds and heal certain traumas. And so that might be coming in the way. Oh my gosh. But at the end of the day, it sees like a really strong commitment between you guys. And I almost feel like you guys are committed to each other, like on a very deep level. And you can totally trust in this connection. You can have faith in this connection. And I mean, you guys are soulmates, so it doesn't get any more clear than that. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards for you to see what the universe thinks about this connection. All right, so we'll just kind of go through these real quick, but I'm not going to keep them. But you have the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So there's definitely some fears that are playing into this connection in moving forward. Fear in moving forward, maybe in reconciling or having some sort of happiness here, celebration. This is also about friendship, community, your soul tribe, and how to move towards that. And there's some fears. I feel like there's some, maybe even feeling trapped, not feeling able to move forward, feeling stuck in some way, maybe stuck in anxiety, doubt, skepticism, like just not believing. Okay, so maybe the not believing this is because of your own fears, like things are in your head a little bit, you're in your head a little bit more than is healthy, I guess, in this case, in order for you to see the potential of this relationship. Okay, so what does the universe think about this? Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Two of Cups, there it is. There's your Two of Cups. Okay, so the universe sees that things that you guys need to bring your differences together. Okay, I do see like a difference here with the black and white cat. It's making a choice that despite how different you guys could be, now I was saying that you guys are very compatible. So maybe you're not seeing those differences as compatible. Maybe you're seeing those differences as toxic, or this is not healthy for me. This is not good for my well-being. They are good for your well-being. You're just needing to grow and learn as a person just a little bit more. Maybe have more life experience, maybe widen your horizons. So in the ways that you guys are different, maybe those are ways that you can learn about that thing that you're different in and open your mind a little bit, right? Because we have this like closed mind energy. So, yeah, the universe is wanting for you guys to bring your differences together and see how compatible you guys truly are and to move forward, you know, navigating and going on the same path together, even though you guys have your differences. Like to continue moving forward positively towards success and victory, even with the oppositions that you guys face and have. Because one has one's light, one's dark. Well, not like one's light, one's dark. We both have like light and dark energy, but I mean like one is this way, you know, more in the feminine energy, and one's more in the masculine energy, and you need those two energies to come together and be a complete union, a complete circle, complete like this moon. So I feel like your differences are actually a strength that you guys have, because it does make you guys come together in this Two of Cups energy, in this like strong bond and commitment. So that might be a different perspective that you need to have. If that is something that you see as a weakness or as a disadvantage, it's actually quite beneficial here in this relationship. Because the universe does see that you guys are, despite these differences, on the same page, and very much on the same page as far as emotions, at least, you know, as far as how much you guys really do truly love each other and feel connected to the other. That kind of commitment is always going to be there. So what does pile 1 need to know? Oh my gosh. This is such a positive reading. I hope this is resonating with you. Let me know in the comments. We have the 10 of Cups and Judgment. The universe sees a happy ending here. The universe thinks that you guys are capable of having a happy ending, maybe having a family, having all of your 10 cups, you know, fulfilled, and feel emotionally satisfied and content within this connection. Have a lot of happiness, joy, bliss, you know, just peace and harmony, balance, and have other people in your life as well. With the 10 of Cups, there's 2 other little owls here, so maybe have some babies or have some just family around or friends around or something like that. But definitely the universe sees a lot of potential in this connection and thinks that this is your person. The universe thinks that this person is your person. With Judgment here, I feel the universe is going to come in and like talk to you about this because Judgment is literally the card of the universe, like making a judgment call, God making a judgment call and being like, this is what it is. This is what's happening. I'm bringing you back from the dead. Like basically, yeah. And then we have death here. So it's like there was death and now I'm bringing you back from the ashes, bringing you back from the dead, and you're coming back to life. But all of that stuff from the past is like no longer going to be relevant. It's no longer going to be here in your energy and part of your future. Like those are all things of the past and we're starting brand new. It's like a rebirth. Okay, it's like a higher existence, a higher vision, a higher mindset, a higher perspective, leaving the past behind. So with death here, there could have been a death here. There could have been a breakup. There could have been an ending. There could have been a separation. There could have been a transformation. There could have been like a need to transform because there was like a really negative aspect to this connection where because of this resentment, this deception energy, maybe there was something a little bit darker and unhealthy that needed to be killed, right? That needed to come to an end to have this rebirth. So maybe one or both parties had to like transform in some way. But yeah, I feel like the judgment card is saying, like, the universe is basically saying, like, I'm going to come in and, like, bring you guys back to life because I believe in this connection. Okay, beautiful. So what is it that you need to do, I guess? Is there anything that you need to do? Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Okay, so there's some sort of I feel like you and this person have very strong chemistry. There's strong passion between you, strong attraction and magnetism. And to just like allow that to happen, surrender into that. Don't overthink it. Just kind of flow with it. If it feels good, you know, within yourself, then pursue it and go for it. And I think this passion is reigniting some sort of life. Maybe the universe is coming in through passion to reignite this connection. If something has fallen apart, and just kind of let it flow, okay? Don't overthink this. Let it flow. And we also have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself and about this person or this relationship, okay? So anything that's a little bit more in the past, outdated, right? Dealing with the past, is just kind of, it's outdated. Like it's not, it doesn't have relevance anymore. It doesn't serve a purpose anymore. That karmic cycle has been closed or is like trying to close. So any of that pain from the past or any resentment that you hold for whatever reason, it's like, it's not really serving any more of a purpose for your well-being. It's time to close up that cycle. And maybe that's why that death card came out. Overall, the universe loves you guys. The universe loves this connection. The universe has faith and wants you to have faith. It sees long-term commitment. It sees marriage. This person's your soulmate. There's a really strong soul connection. There's a happy ending. Rainbows and sunshine and a happy family. There's really a meeting of souls here, like a union of souls, seeing eye to eye and moving forward really positively despite all of this past bullshit maybe, or all of the differences that you guys have, you know, in whatever way that resonates with you. But still, despite that, moving forward with success. So yeah. That is what the universe thinks of this connection. Please let me know if this resonated with you in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all the best on your journey, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this green calcite or this card, then this is going to be your reading today, and we're going to see what does the universe think about this connection with the person that you're thinking about. Okay, so your card is, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so maybe there's been a lot of changes in this connection with this person, a lot of shifting cycles, a lot of transitions. Maybe you're currently going through some sort of a transition with this person, or a change, like a big change is happening here in this connection. So universe, what do you think about this connection for Pile 2? What do you think about this connection? What do you think about this connection? We have winter. Let's get one more. What do you think about this connection? Twin flame. Pure intentions. Okay. Winter reminds me of an energy of just a lot of change that needs to happen, a lot of shedding, because in the winter, you know, all the leaves, all the trees shed their leaves, and there's a death process, you know, there's a death so that they can have, there's new leaves that can be born in the springtime, okay? So it is definitely like a heavier energy of shedding old skin, shedding old ways, a huge death process, maybe ego death, and just like letting go of something. Maybe that's what this like shifting cycles, right? Like winter representing seasons, like there's always, seasons always change. There's always a change. Like it's a natural part of life is to have, you know, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall. Like, it's just, there's always this release that happens, and then this rebirth that happens, and then the thriving that happens, and just a change in weather. And nature really does show us that, like, this is all normal and natural. We just resist it because we get so attached. So there could be something like that coming up here in this connection. Okay, then we have very soon. And then we have playfulness at the bottom. Okay, so pile 2, what does the universe think about this connection? What is really going on here? Okay, we have freedom, spirit guide, we're pulling a lot of oracle cards in this reading. What does the universe think about pile 2's connection? Nothing will come of this situation. Okay. A time for healing. So what do you think about... Okay, so we have get more information. There's something better. Dating. We have the divine masculine. At the bottom, it is reversed. Okay, and let's just pull your tarot cards. Okay, so universe, what do you think about pile 2's connection with this person that they're asking about? What do you think about this connection? We have judgment. We have the 4 of Cups. This deck is so slippery, like so many cards always fall out, but all right, we'll just take all of them. So with dating coming out, I don't know, maybe that you could still be in the dating phase with this person, like you're just dating them and you're just trying to figure out like what's going on because you feel maybe a very strong connection with this person, and you're trying to figure out what this connection is. We'll just do it like that. Okay. Yeah, so that could be something. Yeah, and you're trying to get more information. Like, you're just trying to figure out, like, okay, what's actually going on here in this connection, right? What is this? So we have Judgment, 4 of Cups, Strength, the 2 of Swords, the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay, so the universe thinks that this connection is definitely testing your strength. Yeah, maybe like it's triggering some attachments because we have freedom, but like you're in a cage. So it's like you can't get out of this cage and have your freedom. So something about this connection feels imprisoning, or there's like a sense of entrapment, or a sense of like attachment. Yeah, like an attachment to this person maybe. And nothing will come of this situation. I don't know if it's saying like nothing will come of this situation as long as you have that level of codependency, I guess, or maybe attachment to this person, or if it's just like overall nothing's going to come of this for some reason. So let's just clarify. Nothing will come of this situation for pile 2. I feel like until there's like some sort of a transformation, nothing is going to come of this situation. There's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of scattered thoughts. There's a lot of unknown and maybe like being caught up in your head. Maybe even like a lot of wishful thinking. A lot of dreaming. Okay, so there's a lot of dreaming, wishful thinking. Like this cat's looking at the stars, just like making a wish, wanting things to go a certain direction. But like things are not going in that direction. Things are not taking the course that you want them to take. Because at the end of the day, like this is happening, of course, on the universe's timing. This is happening on your soul's timing, okay? With judgment here. And there could be some like rejection here where your cup of love is not being accepted, or you're not accepting somebody's cup of love for some reason. There's a block here. There's a blocked energy. You have to be strong and overcome these challenges. But then we have this very strong masculine energy here with the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. Of somebody who is loyal, trustworthy, stable, devoted, has a clear vision of what they want. So let's just get some messages. Let's just get some messages about what is it that you need to know about this? What is it that you need to know about this? Oh my gosh. Okay, so things are going to definitely start changing in this connection and start to take a turn. Like, okay, so there's shifting cycles, right? You need to go with the flow. Okay, so this card literally that you chose is like, there are shifts that are happening constantly in this connection because they just need to happen. And you need to just embrace the changes. You need to roll with the punches. You need to embrace that flow. Something is happening here behind the scenes with judgment. Like something is going to become very clear to you. Like an epiphany, like an aha moment. Like, whew, okay, I see something very clearly. Yeah, because I feel like right now you're not seeing things clearly. You've got blindfolds on, you feel trapped, okay, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, you're seeing from a limited lens, get more information, you don't have enough information about this person, this situation. You can't really make a judgment call because you don't really know what's going on. Maybe that's because of time, like you haven't really been with this person for long enough, or you haven't experienced life with them for like enough, you haven't had enough quality time together, enough conversation, something like that, to where you would like understand clearly like what's going on. So the universe sees that you're definitely like stuck in your head and you're not seeing like the bigger picture of this situation. So what is the bigger picture of this situation? That's why we're at this reading. What is the bigger picture of this situation, this connection? What is the bigger picture? King of Wands and the Fool. Okay, there's definitely a lot of like there's a lot of nudity in these, so I gotta I gotta cover them up. What does the universe think of this connection? I don't know, I'm sensing a person that feels like you have a very, very strong connection with, that feels like a twin flame, is a twin flame, perhaps, is just like not ready for commitment. It's karmic. It's like a karmic cycle, a karmic situation. They're kind of impulsive, they're flighty, they're back and forth, indecisive, can't commit, confused, unavailable, just kind of want to stay in the dating phase, the dating stage. And this makes you feel attached. This triggers your abandonment wounds. Maybe this triggers your attachment issues if you do have like codependent tendencies or things like that, where you like, whenever you feel someone is like not stable and not safe, you tend to cling on to that type of person. So something like that going on. So what the universe sees with this situation is, this is like hard. This is like a hard relationship and situation. So what does the universe want you to do? Heal. A time for healing. Okay. What else? Universe, what do you want pile 2 to do? What do you want pile 2 to do about this? Okay. The universe wants you to like walk away from this. Walk away and go heal. Go find yourself. Go on a journey of self-discovery. There's something missing here. So, okay, so that's what the universe wants to tell you about this, is that there's something missing that will, something missing that would make you feel like true fulfillment and happiness. Something's not right. Something's not 100% there because of maybe your dynamic with this person, or just like this person's level of readiness maybe, or certain types of behaviors and habits that they have. Is just, there's a lot of changes that need to happen here. There's a lot of changes that need to happen before, let's say, you guys can come together in harmony and balance. There's a lot of things that need to change. Look, we have abandonment wounds coming up right here. Rejection, fear of loneliness, attachment, something like that, not feeling good enough, feeling inadequate. So the universe doesn't necessarily see that this is like the healthiest connection, and it doesn't, I feel like it's guiding you to like go on your own and go focus on yourself, work on yourself, heal, maybe heal some of those wounds that you have, to have your emperor, to have your divine masculine. Okay, so maybe this person is your, like, it doesn't have to, maybe you're the divine masculine, right? This person is your divine counterpart, but not right now. Not even, I mean, it's like they're not ready to show up as that. They're not ready to show up as that because there needs to be some sort of like walking away and healing something so that they can show up. There's a block here. Yeah, this seems like hard and heavy for sure. Maybe this is even saying like go date other people. Go, like, playfulness is at the bottom. So go share your lighthearted energy with other people. Flirt, you know, just like be more lighthearted. This relationship seems very heavy. Okay, what else do you need to know? What else do you need to do? I just saw wait. Compromise. Wait and compromise. Okay, so maybe the waiting is the compromise. The wait period is like where you guys are both compromising. to find that balance and harmony. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, though, it's like definitely a heavy, kind of unhealthy energy, to be honest with you. I feel like maybe being with this person would be unhealthy for you right now because of all of these things that are going on, like the lack of readiness on both parts to handle such a type of connection. Maybe would just create toxicity when it doesn't really have to be there, like toxic, you know. It's just not the right time, I feel. And at this time, nothing will come of this situation. Nothing can come of this situation because there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. There's a lot of self-discovery and growing that needs to happen, you know, I think on both parts, really. And yeah, that's why winter came out. It's just like this, maybe right now is like this darker, more like dormant period between you guys where not much is happening. There's not a lot of growth and movement. There's a lot of growth, but it's all behind the scenes, underneath the surface. And you won't see this until maybe springtime, right? Like maybe when it's time for the flowers to bloom and all of that growth that has undertaken during these winter months. It's like you're going to start to see the manifestation of that in the spring or summer. Metaphorically speaking, of course it could be literal as well. This is wintertime when I'm recording this, and if you're watching this when I'm uploading it, then it's wintertime. But yeah, just like right now, I just feel like a lot of need for time alone, and the universe does not really advise for you to even try anything here because it just wouldn't work out. Okay, but what is the truth of this connection, though? Like, let's see what the universe thinks of this connection. So, what is this connection, though? Is this a soulmate, a twin flame? Is this something that can turn into something great? Is this somebody that you can spend your life with? What is going on here? What is the reason, the purpose of this? I mean, there's a lot of healing. The purpose of this connection is to heal, it's throwing you into an energy of self-reflection and introspection, kind of like withdrawing your energy from this and releasing some sort of a burden or baggage or heaviness that's been weighing on you, very, very heavy. Letting that go. And that's part of your healing process, is letting that go, grieving something. Mourning something. So what is to come of this connection? Is that it? The journey is definitely, sorry, there's just like a bunch of cards that fell on the floor. The journey is definitely one of self-fulfillment and attaining personal happiness, okay? Finding your own happiness and power within, and feeling very strong on your own, feeling happy on your own. And that doesn't mean being alone and being happy. I'm just saying generating that happiness from within yourself, as opposed to getting this happiness from the other. Okay, maybe that's like the big thing that you're healing through this connection, is like you've always tried to generate this happiness from this relationship and maybe from this person, and certain like good feelings that you had within yourself came from like this person and how they maybe treated you, or the things that they said to you, or if they validated you or not, or whatever. And you started to really depend on this, and then without that you wouldn't feel good enough, you wouldn't feel good about yourself, you needed that constant reassurance maybe. So this definitely is a healing of like attachment styles and maybe abandonment wounds, where you are relying really heavily on the other. So I feel like this journey for you with this person is about self. It's about your own personal empowerment and happiness and self-love to have your wish fulfillment, okay? But we do have the Two of Cups. So I feel like there is definitely potential here for true love, okay? And I think whether it's with this person or with someone else, I feel like your journey isn't about like healing for this person or healing so that you can come together with this person. The universe wants you to know that this journey is about you and being happy no matter what. Being happy if it is with this person, if it's with another person, or if it's with no one. That this is the whole idea, is like you can't generate that type of like happiness from those future events that might take place. You need to just be okay, I guess, with like what is going on, and that you're enough for yourself, and reconnect back with yourself so that you're not highly, relying on those things, and you're not changing for those things. You're not like healing and getting better and empowering yourself so that you can find your soulmate, so that you can have this person back. You're doing it just so you can be happy. You're doing it just so you can feel at peace and be in harmony with yourself and life. And if something wants to come from that, like a freaking soulmate or this person or whatever, that's great. That's a bonus. But like your mission is different, your intention is different. It's not for something else. It's for you. And that's your journey. That's your journey. And I do feel that whenever you surrender to that, to this journey of self-love and self-discovery and happiness from within, then you will inevitably find this Two of Cups. You will inevitably find this partner that is your person. And that could be this person. It could very well be this person, or it could be somebody else, but that doesn't matter because you're surrendered to the path and you know that your focus is you. And that's what this person is triggering within you, to go down that path. So in that way, they are very much a twin flame, okay? Very much a soulmate, triggering this deep soul growth. But it might come in very hard ways, and it might be hard to deal with that. This is why you have to have a lot of strength here. So this could be very triggering for you. Okay, so let's get a surrender card to see what is it that you need to do right now, besides everything we talked about. Like, what do you need to surrender to? Surrender to the magic of who you are. Yes, we all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you're a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. This is about you. This is a journey of reconnecting with yourself and your true magic, your true creativity, right? And really just like creating that happy life that you desire, independent of anyone. It's like independence is really your word here. And trust me, something good will come of the situation. Didn't it say here? Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Yeah, you'll be surprised like where this path is going to lead. But I think the universe really doesn't want you to focus on like what you're going to get out of it. Because then that defeats the purpose of you like generating this happiness from just within yourself. Because if you have a goal of like, ooh, what do I get from it? It's like, that's not what it's about. But just a little hope, 10 of Pentacles, okay? So you will have everything. You will have this solid, stable, beautiful life where you have people in your life, you have commitment, this looks like marriage, this looks like wealth, prosperity, just very stable and very abundant, okay? Two of Cups, saw it again, so there we go. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope that resonated. Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all the best on your journey, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this blue crystal with this card, this is your reading today, and we're going to see what does the universe think about this connection that you are thinking of with a certain person. Okay, so your card is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, so perhaps there is some need for reflection here in this connection, a need for some space. Maybe you guys are taking some space from each other, but the universe wants you to have faith that this will work out for the best, that there is something good that's coming out of this. Okay, so we're going to pull some cards from my True Love Oracle deck. If you're interested in this, it is available on my website. The link will be below. Let's see. So, pile 3. What does the universe think of this connection? Okay, we have divine counterpart and we have passion ignited. We have you intuitively know the answer. Pile 3, what does the universe think about this connection? Big picture. Big picture of this connection. Whoa. We have sexuality, chivalry, and the divine feminine. Creativity. Okay, sexuality wanted to stay at the bottom. And then we also have passion ignited. So perhaps the universe sees that this is a very passionate connection, and also very creative. So your sacral chakra is, and I'm like really just drawn to this crystal here, you know, orange for sacral chakra, is just like, it really does inspire creativity within the other, inspires passion within the other. There's a lot of potential here for creating something really beautiful because of this passion that you guys share. You guys really feed off of each other. You inspire each other. You motivate each other. Like, you guys have really good chemistry and really good compatibility when it comes to that. Maybe you're both fire signs, or you have it strong in your chart somewhere where like it really, you have good synastry, you know, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But yeah, there's just a lot of also sexual energy here, okay? A lot of sexual attraction. Universe definitely, that's what the universe thinks, is that that's what's going on here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have past life relationship, reconciliation. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what the universe wants to tell you is that in this lifetime here on Earth, you guys are reconciling an old relationship or many relationships that you guys have had together. So this is not the first time that you guys have been together. This is not the first time that you've known each other. You've shared many past lives with this person, and this lifetime you guys were brought together one more time, or I don't know what happened in past lives, but in this lifetime you guys have been reunited because this is a past life relationship. You've known each other before. And so in this lifetime, if this person does feel really close to you, there's a really strong passion, right? There's really strong sexual energy. There's a really strong attraction, a really strong bond and connection, something like a knowing, right? You intuitively know the answer. Okay, so maybe there's like a really strong intuitive sense that, this person's so familiar. I know this person's my person, this person's my soulmate. It's because you guys have had many, like, you guys are soulmates. Like, you guys have definitely had many types of different relationships together. This person feels very familiar to you. This person feels like a friend, okay? Feels close like a friend. Okay, so what does the universe think about this connection? We have lighten your load. Oh my gosh. I just got a very sexual reference about that. I'm sure you can fill in the blanks. Beauty. Okay, so, well, like, this person really thinks you're beautiful. This person is really attracted to you. Maybe that's what's like, yeah, I feel like that is like your clue and your hint that this person is your divine counterpart, is the really, really strong attraction that you guys have for each other. And I know that that could be like toxic sometimes and just like very lustful and just infatuation and stuff like that. But I feel like with this person, it's not just lust and infatuation. This is like a deep recognition of like, this is a person that I've known. I also feel like this person is meant to lighten your load in some way. Like, the universe sees that you guys have a lot of creative ideas together. And like I said, there's a spark here, there's inspiration. You guys really motivate each other to be your more creative selves. You're more like listening to like maybe a passion of yours. If you do have like a certain calling to do something that you're really good at, or you're really fascinated by, or you have a really strong resonance for, I feel like this person is meant to wake that up for you. And this person is waking that spark up for you and you for them, which will allow you both to be in this most creative and passionate energy towards your own life purpose, and lighten a load. So maybe like, you know, with work, like if you are working at a job that you hate or that's just like really draining you and it's really heavy, this person is meant to inspire you to use maybe your creative skills to start to make money or do something with, so that you don't have to be burdened by this earthly realm of earthly responsibilities. Like you're carrying the earth on your back and it's heavy. So maybe these practical, more earthly things, you know, material things are just like kind of way heavy on you because maybe you're more of a creative person. And so this person really does inspire that within you, and maybe you with them as well. So you guys have really good influence on each other. You guys have a lot of potential here to grow in this like passionate, creative realm towards your life purpose as well. You guys really do influence each other in a positive way. Okay, so pile 3. Ask your angels. And listen to your intuition. There's a lot about your intuition talking here to you. Your intuition talks a lot about this person. It's probably like, you know, kind of like the universe coming through, telling you information that you need to know about this person. You have really strong nudges about this relationship and this person. Your intuition is very, very, like on high alert right now. Like it's really active and it's really like easy for you to get these signs. And so whenever it is that you like during this reflection time that you're like, let's say, taking space from this person, I feel that whenever you do connect with your angels, your spirit guides, like your higher self, the universe, you are getting really strong messages through your intuition. And so those are some things that you need to pay attention to whenever you are apart from this person, because it's telling you something. Yeah, maybe it is like your own sense of creativity is also waking up too during those times when you're apart from this person. It's like you feel really creative, you're connected with yourself. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, there's definitely something here about your career with this person. A career that's more creative. So like a project, an endeavor, like a business or something where there's this fire energy with Leo, very creative, very theatrical, actor, singer, like wanting to be famous, or an influencer, somewhere where confidence is really required to kind of more be in the spotlight with this Leo energy perhaps. Passion, following some sort of a passion of yours, some creative energy of yours to lighten your load. And what the universe thinks about this connection is that this person is kind of maybe pushing you to do that in some way, shape or form. And that's just something that you're realizing through these moments of solitude and reflection and introspection when you're asking your angels for this kind of guidance. And we have prosperity lies ahead. So I feel like you're meant to be prosperous from this path, creative path. You just need to be confident. And let's see what the universe like thinks about this. Like I don't know how this person plays into this role, you know? Okay, so pile 3. Universe, what do you think about this connection with pile 3 and this person? the Tower, the Page of Cups, okay, I'm seeing that this person is meant to shake up your life. Shake up your life in a big way to where you start to follow this calling of yours with the Page of Cups. You start to follow this dream of yours and to expand your career, expand your money, expand your income, grow in success, collaborate with others, network, like get yourself, just like more successful in the material realm by following this, like your heart, you know, and following this passion. And this person's meant to shake up your life in like a major way with the Tower. So that you can become the emperor. So you can become in control of your life, in charge of your life, be like large and in charge in some way. Maybe to become the divine masculine, okay, if that energy resonates with you. It's like to follow what it is, to be successful in some way, ignited by this passion that this person inspires within you. This person inspires you and motivates you. And it feels lighter and you're more motivated and you're following this passion or calling. It's requiring that there's an upheaval in your life and like a shakeup. Seems maybe destructive even, but it is leading you to become this very well-rounded, stable, organized, grounded, like structured, secure person, okay? Kind of have like built like you've built something for yourself. You've built a lot of stability for yourself. So that's what the universe thinks, like this person's like kind of role in your life. We have death and strength. There is something hard has to happen. Something needs to come to an end in this connection, and you have to be really strong. And this is going to give you the confidence and the courage perhaps to follow through with this. Yeah, because it starts with the Tower, like a major ending, and then comes the abundance, then comes the flow, and then there's death, and then comes strength. So there's something that you have to release or end or let go of or walk away from or whatever, transform, in order to have the confidence and the courage that you need to fulfill this path of yours. Or maybe this death process is requiring a lot of strength from you, a lot of inner strength from you, because it is quite challenging. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Like a major cycle needs to come to an end. There's like there's a huge release and ending. I don't know how else to like say that, you know. It's big. It's like at the Tower, like something really big that you were very maybe accustomed to or attached to or used to, or this was like a way of your life. This was a way of who you are, an identity. It's like coming to an end. It's like shattering, and it's like it's done. Some big era of your life is done. So what does this person have to do with this? Like what does this person have to do with this? Love, their love. They inspire this passion for you. They inspire this creativity. They inspire this calling, unconditional love. This person has unconditional love for you. It's like their love for you drives you to keep going. Who is this person to you? King of Wands. Yeah, this person, Queen of Cups. This person loves you very, very much and is very passionate about you, very attracted to you. This person really is attracted to your more nurturing qualities, your feminine energy, your more soft side, your gentle side, your loving, compassionate nature. Or whenever it is that this is something that you do for work, or this is part of like that creative energy. Maybe they're really attracted to your creative energy. And whenever it is that you are doing that and being true to that, being true to your soul, your intuition, following that path, like this person like is even more drawn to you and attracted to you, and that like keeps you going because this is how they inspire you, because they're naturally attracted to that. And then in this way you can fulfill this purpose of yours, but like you need this person to kind of push you in that way and inspire you and motivate you, like even if it's behind the scenes or like in the back somewhere, you know. Okay, tell us more about this. What else do we need to know? The Queen of Wands. Look at this. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. I'm telling you. This is real, man. This is just a total confirmation. Like this strong chemistry and magnetism that you guys have, you have the same effect on this person though. It's not just them on you, it's you on them. It's like you inspire them to be better, do better, be a leader, be ambitious, be like more determined to go after their dreams and their goals, to live to their highest potential. And it's all because of this love that you guys have for each other, this pure, unconditional love that you guys have for each other, that just really inspires and motivates each other to be better, do better, live true to yourself, live true to your calling, to your passions, your creativity, all of that. Beautiful. Okay. Minus this death, 10 of swords, and 10 of wands energy. It's great. What else does pile 3 need to know about this like heavier release energy? Three of Cups and the King of Cups. All I know is that I don't know what this is for you, this heavy release. You might know that. Just knowing though that this person has deep, deep love for you and unconditional love for you and will always be there to support you. And you can always come back to this person, come back with this person. They'll always be there. You can always reunite with this person. You can always have fun with this person. You can always celebrate and enjoy each other like as friends, because reconciliation, yeah, because you guys will never be apart. You guys will always reconcile. That's what you need to know. It's like this is a past life relationship. This person cannot go away from your life. This person will never be out of your life for too long. So even if you go into this reflection phase where you're like, well, I need some space, I need to figure out my life, I need to figure out myself, I need to release this heavy thing, and whatever you need to do to go through to go through this transformation, just know that this person will always be there when you're ready. Okay, and vice versa. I think it's like you guys will always be there, ready for each other, with love, with an open heart and love, ready for love. Because you cannot separate. It's like it's your divine counterpart. So this person's love will always be there for you, guiding you through this experience and knowing that they are there emotionally. This person's very emotionally supportive. So whatever it is that you need to let go of that's really hard and heavy, just know that you have the support of this person and you can always rely on them, and they'll hold the space for you to be what you need, like to do what you need to go through, and to release what you need to release, and to have the conversation that you need to have. Like this person's always going to hold the space for you to go through what you need to go through. And they're also here to offer like celebration and joy and like kind of lighten your load. Yeah, they're here to offer a little bit of lightness into your life, not just heaviness. They're here to offer for you to take a break from this responsibility, perhaps, or this heavy workload, or this change that needs to happen in your life, maybe with your career. Like, they are here to offer a fun time, a break, an escape from this burden. So this person is here to love and support, and it really is unconditional. Like, that you can always come back with this person. You can never be apart from them for too long. And even if you are, it's like the bond doesn't get broken. The bond is still alive and well. This person just doesn't give up. And I think neither do you. So that's what the universe thinks about this connection. So let's just see what you need to do. If you have any advice, do you have any advice for pile 3? What's your advice for pile 3? Don't be afraid to detach from this person if you need to. Don't be afraid to detach. They will be there. Like, they're not going to abandon you. You might have an abandonment, fear of abandonment coming up whenever you do have to make a big drastic change in your life. Like, an example of this would be like, oh, shit, like, I got to go pursue my dream and I have to move to a different country for 6 months. But this person can't come with me. I might lose this person, you know, we might never meet up again. We might never have, you know, and it's like that fear is stopping you from doing what you need to do. This person's always going to motivate you and inspire you, and their love for you is going to keep this alive. Like, the love that you guys share is going to keep this relationship alive, and you need to go do the thing that you need to do. Maybe during, like, that's what the space card is about. And know that they will be there. Like, you guys will reconcile. You guys will come back together, even if you have to separate or something for whatever reason. There does seem to be like this heavy ending, you know, something you have to end. So maybe you feel like, yeah, you'll be left alone. Oh my gosh, look. 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups at the bottom. You guys will reconcile. This is so great. If you do spend some time apart, for whatever reason you have to separate and physically separate, okay, this is more about physical separation. There's never going to be emotional separation. Emotional separation is not going to happen. Emotional distance is not going to happen. The love is alive and well. And it's there, and it's always there for you when you need a helping hand, or a lift me up, or a little inspiration or empowerment, or a little bit of love, a little bit of praise and acknowledgement and attention, whatever it is that you need in any given moment, because you're like, I'm alone, I'm lonely, I don't have enough, like, life is heavy. You can always count on this person to be there emotionally, to help you and support you, to lift you back up, because this is what you guys do for each other. So I feel that don't be afraid to take physical space from this person. That might make you feel like you're alone and without them, because you can always reconcile with them. You can always come back together and reunite with them, and it'll always be the 10 of Cups. Okay, you have this 10 of Cups happy ending with this person. So maybe this is like a hard thing you have to do in your journey to your life purpose, or to whatever. Like a change that you need to make in your life that maybe does require that this person won't be physically, let's say, in your life for a certain amount of time. You guys are giving each other space, maybe. But just know that in your heart, they're always there. And that you guys will come back together and have a beautiful, beautiful life together with this 10 of Cups. Because this is your divine counterpart. This is a past life relationship. And they will, the whole thing about this is reconciliation, okay? That's your big message. So that's kind of what it is. There's so much love here. So yeah, that's what the universe thinks of this connection. Let me know how that resonated in the comments below. I really hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe to my channel if my readings are resonating with you, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.